23rd of June, a star was born in the suburbs of Colombo, whose father was from Batigalo and mother's hometown, the city of music, Moratuwa. He was educated mainly at St. Sebastian's College, Moratuwa, with a short spell at St. Peter's College. As a child, he did serve St. Sebastian's Church, Moratuwa, as a chorister. Though he had no childhood dreams of being an entertainer, in grade 4, seated next to him was none other than Winslow Fernando of Winslow 6 fame of the good old 70s. Rajiv's family members spotted his vocal talent when he stole the limelight at a family get-together and at many family get-togethers thereafter, since his 4 cousins had a band and also owned a basic sound system. Years went by, the cousins migrated, and the sound systems was presented to the young man. Moving out of school after his higher education, he served a couple of mercantile establishments such as Brown's, Delmage, JV Textiles, Aitken Spence, and John Keel's. A friend dropped by to invite the self-taught drummer cum vocalist to form a band in 1990. When Sam the Man was struggling to find a replacement for himself at the Akasakade, he had no other option but to get the band Musical Express, led by Rajiv, to replace him on that weekend. For Rajiv's fate, David Cruz, the general manager then at Akasakade, was very enthusiastically enjoying the music while enjoying his supper. During a break, Rajiv was offered a regular contract at the venue on 2 conditions. Number 1, to give up drumming and stand as a frontline vocalist. Number 2, to rename the band after the leader's name, like for example Sohan and the Experiments, Noeline and the Galaxies, and Desmond and the Clan. Days went by and the band was renamed Rajiv and the Clan. After noteworthy performances at resorts, starting from deep down south via Kandy up to Habarana, they were selected to perform at the prestigious Hilton lobby by the legendary Harold Seniviratna, who happened to be the director of entertainment in the year 1993. While the dynamic outfit was going places in style, Rajiv was invited by Sri Sangabo Korea to pay a tribute to the legendary Clarence Vijayawardena. The young man stole the limelight with the song Loke Jeevat Vandata, which Clarence originally sang for the hit movie Janaka Saha Manju. His performances took the audience by storm at concerts, especially Stars of 70s, organized by Annesley Malavana. He became the coordinator, whose brainchild it was to get the best Sri Lankan entertainer Desmond De Silva to fly from UK after a lapse of more than 2 decades to the BMICH in the year 2000, and paid the best ever tribute by reintroducing Shaimi Fonseca and A.E. Manoharan after nearly 2 decades with Tribute to Clarence. Rajiv took a firm decision to scrap all the partnerships he was involved in entertainment, after learning that those so-called partners who were given a free hand to manage finances were unmercifully playing him out. The man who created the concepts, Back to the 70s, 70s to the Millennium, Salute to the Legends, Harold Seniviratna in Concert, The Return of Desmond and the Clan, Hits Now and Then, and Calypso Carnival, faced an uphill task of presenting 23 entertainers who represented the 60s, 70s, and 80s, calling it the Legends of Sri Lankan Pop. This was to a full house in the year 2007. It rocked the BMICH most successfully. In 2009, he rewrote the history of Sri Lankan showbiz by presenting Desmond and Desmond, by flying Desmond De Silva from the UK and Desmond Rodrigo from the USA. Up to now, this event happens to be the highest attended concert ever at the BMICH. Not stopping at that, he took the 70s music concept for the first time to Nelumpokula, presenting Salute to the Roots of Sri Lankan Music. The composer, who is responsible for the lyrics, melody, and music arrangements of Corinne Almeida's all-time hit Mage Konde Netat Inagavata, has up to now composed many songs for many artists, from the legendary Nanda Malini to the Baila exponent Desmond de Silva, from classics to Baila. The outspoken, gutty entertainer who criticized Sri Lankan reality shows while serving as judge has toured the USA, UK, Europe, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and almost every country of the Gulf region in the past 2 decades. Rajiv, who is well known as the concept factory by his colleagues in the music industry, has lent his deep voice as a playback singer for 2 teledramas, 25 commercials, and hit movie Susima. During my career in showbiz, it has been rare to come across an entertainer who has succeeded in every department of entertainment, such as Rajiv Sebastian.